Hi folks, you're watching PTN. This is the Pocono Television Network. We are so happy to have you. We are at Three Hammers Winery in beautiful Hawley, PA, Pike County. If you're in this area near Woodlock, you gotta stop here. We're fortunate to have Rob with us. Rob is one of the owners, and Rob is gonna tell us all about Three Hammers Winery because we're really impressed with the beauty of this place, Rob. So tell us, how did Three Hammers Winery happen?
Thanks, Chris. It started with a passion and a dream of my wife and I. We ventured around the world to different wine regions, and we wanted to bring something like that here to the Poconos. We are the farthest winery up in Pike County. There's nothing like this around in the area, and we just wanted to create a friendly experience for guests to come in and enjoy our wines on our beautiful grounds on this historic property.
So the one thing I always hear you say is experience, experience, and you want to develop that for your client. And the one thing I did notice when I came in is how beautiful the property is. And there's a lot of history here, right?
There is, yeah. We're on the grounds known as Whitehall Corners. We have an 1820 farmhouse behind us that is currently on our wine label, so that's our hero. We're paying homage and respect to the farmhouse itself, as it is the oldest in this part of Pike County. And the Three Hammers name is something that customers always come in and are always asking,
right,
where's the name? Yeah, thanks. People always think it's three hammers or three tools, but there's a little bit more of a meaning behind it. It's in reference to the three brothers that built the farmhouse back in 1820. They were Quakers from Philadelphia, and we wanted to, again, pay respect and homage to those guys, and just think it's a really unique name to name a winery.
And I think one of the things that really impressed me is you said when you had a guest come in, you didn't want them to just come in, taste wine, and leave right away. You wanted them to experience what it's like to be here. So tell us a little more about that.
Exactly. We've been to many wineries, like I mentioned, around the world where we've gone in and we've done a tasting. And, usually lasting like a 10-minute experience. You go through the wines, and if you like them, you purchase them. But then you get back in your car and you go home. And we wanted to create an experience where people hopefully enjoy our wines, buy a glass or a bottle and head outside to our beautiful grounds. We have 15 acres here. We have a beautiful pond and outdoor seating and tables that people can sit outside and enjoy. And just create an overall relaxing environment for people to come and just relax.
So tell us a little bit about the wines. These are all dry wines, correct?
We do have mostly dry wines. That's how we started. But in this market, there's a sweet palate and a dry palate. So we wanted to target both audiences to make sure we accommodate those two different type of palates. So we do offer some sweet wines as well. But predominantly, we have, I'd say, 80% dries and 20% sweets. And I think we do a really fine job with both of those styles of wines and a broad range from reds, whites, and rosés as well.
So Rob, if I really didn't know a lot about wines, is there one time of the year or season that's better than others to buy wine or to taste wine?
Sure. We're all familiar with the beautiful weather we have here in the Northeast and the Poconos. So obviously the summer is beautiful and warm to sit outside and enjoy the patio outside, the grounds, of course. But it's also beautiful in the fall time with the foliage. Beautiful photo opportunities for our guests to enjoy. In the wintertime, we have Big Bear at Masthope right down the road from us. So we get a large ski audience that comes in and gets off the slopes, and they want something nice, warm. They come in here, and we'll have some of our wines during that time as well.
One of the things I asked, Rob, you and I have been talking just previously to this, and you said everybody always asks you, what's your favorite wine? And
Sure.
Your answer was great. So can you tell the folks that?
Sure. We get guests who ask us all the time. We love all of our wines. They're like our children, and each one is dependent on the mood, the weather. What are you eating to pair that wine with that particular meal? So if you're having a nice, juicy, hearty, fatty steak, you want a nice dry cab to really complement that in those flavors. If it's a hot summer day, obviously you want some of our crisp whites that we have here available for our guests. So it really depends on the situation. If I was stuck on a deserted island, though, my personal favorite and one that I would choose is Pinot Noir.
So we got the answer. We're good. Well, hey, Rob, thanks for your time. This was
Chris,
great.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate you hosting us. This is a really, really beautiful property. It's very well situated in the Pocono Mountains. And when you have the time, please add this to your list. For Rob at Three Hammers, I'm Chris Barrett for PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Thanks for watching.